So what's your full name and where do you live, Pete?
I'm Pete Nesdale from Woodside.
And tell me about this area here. What are your early thoughts on the new layout?
I don't know a lot about it, but I walk here and I drive here, and it looks like they're trying to get rid of all the cars. And the kids still play in the street, people walking there, but like when I'm walking, they say walk, it's okay to walk, but the electric bikes are going by 30, 40 miles an hour, and they're dangerous. And the way if they make it like Skillman, people are coming. My car got hit one time. The bike rider's coming the wrong way. I'm making a turn slow by the school, so I should be looking at him coming the wrong way. And he hit the side of my car, and he was going the wrong way in a bike lane, and he was speeding. And it's a one-way. So, the bike riders, mostly they're electric bikes. They're not like the regular bikes, and I find them dangerous. And I walk a lot too, so the pedestrians, the drivers, and I heard bike riders complaining too. So a lot of people don't like it, but it just goes through anyway. A lot of people don't like Skillman the way it is.
And what about just the area here in general? It seems it's been rolled out the last couple of weeks and people are a bit confused. Are you familiar with the layout and how it...
I saw the signs. The signs are new. The people have to get home. There's only one way that you have to go round about. And then for me to drive home from here, I can get through one block, but sometimes if you're coming up, you might have to end up going to the Roosevelt, and then you have to wait in traffic by the school, by PS 11 to get home. It's like everybody caught in traffic. It's just gridlock, and up by the school, they triple park and leave the cars right in the middle of the street because there's no parking there to pick the people. There's cars parked out in the middle of the street on Skillman. And down here, well, there's no school here yet, but there will be. There's going to be a school built on 48th Street in Barnett. And so that'll be more congestion with more school.
So do you think that this is going to cause more congestion, not less congestion?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to solve any problems. It's going to cause a lot of people, but people have to be careful with the kids. The kids are going to think it's a play street all the time, and it's really not. There's cars still coming by. The bike riders are just as dangerous.
Why do you think the kids will think it's a play?
I got hit by bicycles and cars. Maybe it's me, huh? Yeah, must be me.
Tell me, do you think it was properly thought through? I know Council Member Jimmy Van Bramer was for the proposal, and it was kind of overwhelmingly passed by the community board.
Yeah, maybe they don't live around here. Maybe they don't drive. I know a lot of people like to use their cars, because they don't want to get on public transportation. You need a car. You can't be reliant on public transportation. I mean, every time the 7 train used to be a great, it's still sometimes it's good, but people can't be carrying their packages and everything or whatever. And a car is just good to have. For me, I always had a car.
And do you think after a while, if people get used to it, it might prove beneficial?
Well, they said that about Skillman, but people ain't used to that. They wish they'd never, started parking out in the middle of the street. People. I know a lady that she has 3 kids getting out of the car, and they're parked out in the middle of the street, and the kids have to get out of the car. She has to watch them getting out of the car, and then you got everybody. You got cars on one side and the bikes coming on the other side, and they're just trying to get out of their car. You can't step out into the curb. But we'll see. I mean, people pass it overwhelmingly. Not a lot of people that have up in Jackson Heights. They closed 34th Avenue, and they just made it a big walkway too. And so many people up there don't want it. Because you got to go around and around. Traffic's all going to get on certain blocks, and it's going to be more traffic jam. And just so people can go walk, go walk in the park,
No problem. What was your last name again, Pete?
Nesdale.
How do I spell that?
Nesdale.
And how long have you been living in the area?
Oh, I lived here my whole life in Woodside.
No problem. A Woodside veteran.
I went to St. Sebastian's, and I'm still around.